45 years ago today, on September 1st, 1980, after 3,339 miles, Terry Fox ended his Marathon of Hope right here, just east of Thunder Bay.
There it was. The young man that had continuously beat the odds had become human. The reality of life had caught up with Terry. He had done the unthinkable. Yet 45 years ago today, he felt as though he had failed. But Terry was wrong. He had made Canada proud. 45 years later, Canada is still touched by what he gave us. And the Marathon of Hope has continued, both for cancer research and inspiration.
September the 1st, 1980. After 143 days and 3,339 miles, the Marathon of Hope is over.
As I stand near Thunder Bay now, 45 years to the day after Terry told Doug to take him to the hospital, I'm flooded with emotions. Terry had been struggling immensely with pain the last couple weeks. His ankle was intolerably sore. He felt sick nightly, and the energy he could always magically find was being sabotaged by cancer, and his body was shutting down. On August 30th, Terry wrote in his journal, "Today I had a late start because I didn't sleep last night. Incredible thunder and lightning. Did 10 miles that took me to Nipigon, and 10 more that took me to Nipigon River. Cloudy day, ankle sore." On August 31st, Terry wrote in his journal, "Today was all right. Started late, and it was cold for the entire morning. 12, 11, nothing else happened."
And many of his journal entries were fairly positive and fairly long. But this one wasn't. It just said 21 miles, 3,339 miles total. And he used the word total. So, when he stopped right here, just east of Thunder Bay, he knew that that was where it ended.
"45 years ago today, right here east of Thunder Bay, Terry neared the 18-mile mark of his 143rd day. There were miles of supporters welcoming him along the highway, yet Terry felt like he was having a heart attack. The pain was so intense. Terry took a brief break, crawling into a sleeping bag briefly, but the pain didn't disappear. Terry got back up, ran another mile until he passed the crowd. Terry would get in the van and ask his best friend Doug to take him to the hospital. He would call his parents later that afternoon and tell them that the cancer had returned. He had run the last mile of the Marathon of Hope.
The National with Knowlton Nash.
Good evening. A story of incredible courage came to an end today.
The following day, Terry's parents arrived to be with him at the hospital.
And I had noticed a little bit of hardness in breathing. And near the end of the day, 18 miles, I was coughing and choking and had pain in my neck and my chest. And I did 3 more miles, and I decided I had to go see the doctor. And it was discovered then that originally I had primary cancer in my knee 3.5 years ago. And that the cancer had spread. And now I've got cancer in my lungs. And we got to go home and try and do some more treatment. But all I can say is if there's any way I can get out there again and finish it, I will.
Terry was scared that he had let the country down, yet Canada only felt love and pride for Terry Fox.
Now, a week after Terry's run ended right here, he was in a hospital bed in New Westminster, BC at the Royal Columbian Hospital. He was watching TV, and what he was watching was a telethon that had been quickly put together as a fundraiser for the Marathon of Hope. They raised that evening $10 million. This was a big deal to Terry, to cancer research, and to Canada.
Canada quickly and passionately came together to acknowledge him. 18 days after Terry ended his run, he was awarded the Companion of the Order of Canada, given at a small ceremony in his hometown of Port Coquitlam, BC, him being the youngest recipient ever at the time.
By his disregard for his own pain and by his devotion to a great cause, Terry embodies the motto of the Order of Canada, Desiderantes Meliorum Patriam. They desire a better country.
It's the hometown hero they're so very proud of. This was a big day for the handsome young man. His grandmother was in from Manitoba, his aunt and uncle from Alberta. The whole family wanted to witness the occasion.
I've always considered and assumed that the gap of time between today, 45 years ago, and Terry's death 10 months later was one of immense sadness and fatigue. But I also see that the love of his family, friends, and country also allowed moments of joy, pride, and charm. Take this photo of Terry and his parents joking around in their house right after he received the Order of Canada. On June 28, 1981, Terry Fox would pass away at Royal Columbian Hospital in New Westminster, BC, 1 month short of his 23rd birthday.
Good evening. Terry Fox died this morning in a British Columbia hospital 1 month before his 23rd birthday.
Well, he was a very brave boy, I must say, and I feel very sad about it.
Don't cry, love. It's all right. Don't cry, sweetie.
Planning its own memorials.
And I'm pleased, on behalf of the Premier, Mr. Speaker, to announce today that with the approval of his parents, the last 50 miles of the Trans-Canada Highway between Thunder Bay and Nipigon, which Terry Fox completed, will be renamed the Terry Fox Courage Highway.
As the country mourned his passing, Canada also came together. The Terry Fox Memorial here, just east of Thunder Bay, was constructed at lightning speed, being unveiled a year following his passing in front of his family and others. Originally, the monument stood right here, across the highway at the time being much smaller. It was moved to its current location in the 1990s.
Now, I am just east of the large memorial for Terry Fox here, just outside of Thunder Bay, but he actually finished his run about 11 kilometers east of the memorial.
"45 years ago today, on September 1st, 1980, Terry Fox completed 3,339 miles across Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, Quebec, and most of Ontario, during what we all can agree is something that changed our country for the better, something that still unites us, inspires us, and educates us on how beautiful selflessness and hard work can be. 45 years ago today, Terry Fox ended his Marathon of Hope right here.
Now, Terry Fox is someone that unites Canada. And I don't say that lightly. I think our country needs to focus on and celebrate these things that we all universally are proud of. And Terry Fox is someone that we all love and care about and admire. And his love of Canada was extensive. I've seen it the last few months as I've followed his journey. He loved Canada. And so do I. And that's why it's been an honor to follow him the last few months, and I'm damn proud of him. Thanks.